EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has sent a start warning to Boris Johnson as fresh Brexit negotiations get underway. The EU boss boasted the bloc is better prepared for a no-deal situation than the UK as negotiators from both sides met in Brussels today with efforts to strike a trade agreement intensifying. Teams led by the Prime Minister's Europe advisor David Frost and the EU's Michel Barnier have met face-to-face for the first time since the coronavirus crisis forced talks to be held remotely. But European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen insisted the EU negotiators will not budge on a wide range of issues including fishing rights, data protection and the European Court of Justice. She told Deutschlandfunk Radio, "Well, we want an agreement with our British friends, but we don't want it at any costs. That means our principles will not be abandoned and indeed, one issue is fair competition, it has to be. The second is the fact that we want our citizens to have the European Court of Justice in the dispute settlement mechanism for the protection of fundamental rights and where European law is concerned, that is part of it." Ms. von der Leyen continued, "Fishing is a big issue and the issue of data protection if we also provide access to our data. So, these are basic principles in addition to the many other topics, which of course will continue to be negotiated with each other. And here we are very clear that we want to see them respected, just as Britain of course also has its points of view. We want an agreement. It is better for both parties. But we also say that if there is no agreement, we are prepared and we are better prepared." When asked if she agreed with the many observers, politicians and journalists who are convinced Mr. Johnson did not really want an agreement, Ms. von der Leyen said, "Great Britain must make this decision itself. I can only say here that it is not good for both sides if we do not have an agreement, but we as Europeans already have our advantages because we have a common market for 27. Britain has only its home market. And if you look at how we are networked in the world, I think there are more than 750 international agreements that are there, from air traffic to trade in Great Britain, because so far it has been part of these agreements, didn't have a single one.